spring, a time of new beauty, a time for peace and tranquility, and a time for all the beautiful sounds of nature to resonate throughout the countryside. But that ain't one of them. Greetings viewers, Night here, introducing a new series on my channel, Character Profiles. A series where I'll be talking about one or several characters from an established franchise, and be giving them an analytical look as best I can. For the first episode, I'll be taking a look at some characters from the Digimon franchise, a trio I like to call the Gekomon line. The evolutionary line of Otamamon, Gekomon, and ShogunGekomon are amphibian Digimon that can be found in most Digimon games, mostly in swampy areas like Gecko Swamp in Digimon World, Bulk Swamps in Digimon World 3, and Loop Swamp in Digimon Dawn Dusk, though that's mostly in the games. In the anime, Otamamon and Gekomon tend to live in Japanese-style villages, led either by a Gekomon with an interesting speech impediment, or the rather gigantic and lazy ShogunGekomon. When I first discovered the Digimon anime, I at first compared this trio to the Poliwag line. But due to Gekomon and ShogunGekomon having sound-themed attacks, I now sort of compare them to the Timpole line. The trio first appeared in the first Digimon anime, Adventure. They were ruled by ShogunGekomon, who prided himself on his beautiful singing voice, but went to a deep depression-influenced sleep when he was beaten in a karaoke contest. Basically helpless without their ruler, the Otamamon and Gekomon were desperate to awaken him, and for whatever reason felt that the only way to do so was by having someone with an equally beautiful voice sing their leader awake. So when they were told about the Digidestined Mimi, Tachikawa, and her beautiful singing voice, they were more than eager to bring Mimi back to their palace and present her with beautiful dresses and good food in order to persuade her to sing. Unfortunately, Mimi had become so used to this treatment that she put off singing for them and even demanded to be treated as their new princess, which caused the amphibian Digimon to become even more depressed under her rule. It was only thanks to a bad dream that Mimi ceased behaving like a spoiled brat and sang ShogunGekomon awake. Much later in the original series, an Otamamon and a Gekomon would be attacked by the villains the Dark Masters, who destroyed their castle and supposedly killed their leader. This pair would join Mimi and Joe Kido after they'd been separated from the other Digidestined. In the Tamers anime, a village of Gekomon were being enslaved by an Orochimon after an Orochimon had crash landed into the lake outside their village, and was forcing the Gekomon to make it sake. Although hating to live this way, the Gekomon were too small and weak to fight back. They also felt that any attempt from an outsider to fight Orochimon would just end badly for them. So at first, their leader refused to help an injured Andromon that he didn't care for. Outside of those episodes, I haven't seen too many times when the Gekomon line played a role in the anime. The first member of this evolutionary line is, of course, Otamamon, a tadpole Digimon that is put in either the child or baby level of power. Makes sense since they aren't able to move around on land all that well and either hop around or drag themselves with their much more developed forelimbs. Their signature means of attack is to spray either a jet of water or bubbles at the opponent. Their signature attack being Lullaby Bubble, a technique that will put their opponents to sleep, because I don't see myself having a chance to venture anywhere else. Otamamon has a heat-themed counterpart named Red Otamamon, which hangs around hot springs other than cool lakes, ponds, and rivers. As you would expect, Red Otamamon has an attack called Boiling Bubble, which is meant to burn the opponent. Otamamon also has an alternate form when it is infected by the X antibody. While a regular Otamamon looks sort of cute in a way, Otamamon X has a far more swollen body, making him look like a balloon. And because of the crown and bangles it now wears on its forelimbs, it, supposedly, looks far more majestic. As a result, enemies are now reluctant to attack it. Although personally I think the design looks rather derpy, but Otamamon X can't digivolve into Gekomon. Instead, it evolves into other Digimon that were infected by the X antibody, like Seedramon X and Gekomon X. Otamamon later evolves into its champion stage, Gekomon, which looks like Kermit the Frog on acid with a tuba wrapped around his neck. Okay. Gekomon has a fondness for music, its signature attack being Symphony Crusher. Using ultra-high sound vibrations, Symphony Crusher can destroy Gekomon's enemies from within. Gekomon are also able to combine the vibrations from the holes in their three-pronged tongues and the horns wrapped around their necks to control their enemies' emotions. So they're debatably stronger than they look. However, the anime often portrays Gekomon as being one of the weaker Digimon at the champion level, and prone to panic and fleeing from danger rather than fighting an enemy. It certainly doesn't help that Gekomon are smaller than human children, whereas most champion stage Digimon are gigantic monsters. Out of all the members of this evolutionary family, Gekomon is debatably the most popular and gains the most character. And yes, while their character is neurotic and cowardly, it's still more character than Otamamon and ShogunGekomon get. One Gekomon in particular was voiced by Dave Mallow in the English dub, being given a lisp that slurred his words.
By the time you got here, where's the triple hot fudge sundae we ordered for delivery to the princess?
This apparently made Dave's Gekomon so popular that whenever Gekomon were featured in an episode of the anime, one of them was bound to be voiced by Dave. Gekomon eventually evolves into its ultimate stage, ShogunGekomon, which is far larger than its previous forms, wears what looks to be Kermit the Frog's signature collar, and has 2 horns growing out of its back. It also has this thing on its head that I guess is meant to be a top knot. There was more flesh than actual hair. ShogunGekomon gets its name from both this top knot and having a far louder singing voice than Gekomon, apparently getting assistance from a karaoke program. Like Gekomon, ShogunGekomon has a musical theme attack called Musical Fist, which uses ultra-low frequency waves from the horns on its back to destroy its enemies. ShogunGekomon, the first Digimon World game, and the first anime pretty much had the same role, ruling over a large population of Otamamon and Gekomon. Despite the audience being told that the sleep he fell into was caused by depression from losing a karaoke contest, when ShogunGekomon returns in Adventure 2, it seems he would rather sleep than rule over his people. Whether this was something that was always a part of his character, or just something that he prefers to do now, is really up for debate. And there you have it, my first character profile video. Let me know if you enjoyed it and if I should do more. This is Night saying thanks for listening and please share your thoughts with me.